welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about boys ties because there's not a whole lot of information out there for the boys to learn how to tie. So I'm going to show y'all what I do to teach boys how to tie. So before I get started, I'm just going to kind of talk about like the loop here. I don't really know like full-on terminology, so if you bash me in the comments, that's okay. I truly am ignorant to that part, but I do know how to tie like a boy. So whenever I'm talking about like the loop here, I like for a full hand to be kind of just like my point of reference for how big I want this loop to be. And so this is about the size of like my whole hand, and that's just kind of what I go off of. And then obviously you just stick it in your mouth. I do put mine in the back belt loop, like the middle back loop. Some boys I've seen put it in the side one, and it might just be depending on like how long your string is. But either way, just make sure it's in your belt loop so it doesn't fall out. So the next thing that we want to talk about is like actually how to get the scope flanked, how to get the scope flanked and tied. So when I tell boys to get their goats flanked, it's just like a boy's flank. The only difference is I really want this front leg to be in my face as I'm working on this flank. So once I get this goat flanked, this is where I want to be on the ground. I want this front leg straight in my face so that when I am ready to put my string on the front leg, it's right there in my face. Like it's not down here and then I gotta pull it back up here. I want it right here so that I can quickly get it on. You throw your string out, get the legs gathered. Now here's one thing that I try to be very consistent about in telling boys. I see a lot of boys just grab string wherever, and they don't really know how much they're getting to go for their tie. So I tell boys to kind of just like hook their thumb around the legs and grab that string with their 4 fingers. So I'm hooking on the back side and going for that tie with my 4 fingers. And while I'm doing that, I'm getting my elbow up to be able to spin my string on, okay? And then for your hooey, I like to still keep them really small and close, and just stick my left hand through as little as possible to be able to pull that string through on the front 2 legs, in between the 2 front legs, and then that front leg as well. Okay, so I'm going to show you a really close view of what I try to tell boys to do on the ground. So you've got your goat flanked. Let me get my string together. There we go. It was in my mouth. I can't really talk with it in my mouth, but that front leg is up by me. I'm going to string it, throw it out a little ways, gather my legs, make sure that the front leg is coming in close to hold these back legs. And then I want to use my thumb to go underneath, grab that string, get my elbow up like we talk about with girls. 1 rep, 2 reps. Stay close for this half hitch. You don't want your hands big because that just costs time. And then pull it back towards your belt loops or towards like your belt buckle or the button on your jeans, and throw your hands. And that's how I teach boys how to put on a consistent boys tie. If you have any questions about this, please let me know, as I'm always here to help y'all. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends so that we can get this content out to more people, as I'm just trying to serve y'all and be a better steward of my talents by sharing all of this for free. Let me know if I can help y'all in some way, and I'll see y'all next week with another video.